Hey everyone! Welcome back to Celebrity Buzz, the channel where Hollywood's biggest secrets finally come to light. Today's story is one you cannot miss. Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos, the beloved couple who seem to have it all, are suddenly at the center of shocking rumors, emotional confessions, and unexpected revelations. What's really going on behind the scenes? Stay tuned, because the truth will leave you absolutely speechless. The entertainment world is buzzing, and fans of Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos are left in utter confusion. After years of presenting a picture-perfect marriage both on and off-screen, something unusual seems to be happening between the two. From cryptic on-air comments to emotional social media posts and strange behind-the-scenes whispers, people are beginning to ask, what's really going on with Kelly and Mark? It all started with a seemingly normal episode of Live with Kelly and Mark. The morning was cheerful, the jokes were flowing, and Kelly and Mark's chemistry, as always, was undeniable. But toward the end of the show, fans noticed something different. Kelly seemed distant. Mark looked tense. Their usual laughter was replaced by awkward pauses, and for the first time in a long time, there was a strange silence hanging in the air. At first, viewers thought it was just a rough morning or maybe a production issue. But when the cameras stopped rolling, audience members reported something unusual. According to multiple witnesses, Kelly quickly left the stage without her usual hugs or goodbyes. Mark stayed behind, speaking quietly with producers, his face serious and his demeanor unusually composed. Social media exploded within minutes. "What happened between Kelly and Mark?" one fan tweeted. "That tension was so obvious," another wrote. Suddenly, every clip, every gesture, every word from that morning was under a microscope. A few days later, things took another strange turn. Kelly posted a quote on Instagram that sent the internet into overdrive. The post read, "Sometimes love means stepping back, even when your heart wants to hold on." Fans flooded the comments section with worried messages. Some wondered if Kelly was hinting at trouble in paradise. Others speculated that the couple was taking a break, or worse, separating. But then came Mark's post. Just hours after Kelly's cryptic message, he shared a photo of the two of them together from years ago, back in their early All My Children days, with the caption, "No matter what, we've been through everything side by side." The post reignited hope, but it also raised more questions. Why did Mark feel the need to remind fans that they'd been through everything? Was something big happening behind the scenes? Rumors began swirling that Kelly and Mark had hit a breaking point. Not because of their marriage, but because of the pressures of working together every single day. Hosting a show as a married couple isn't easy. While their chemistry is undeniable, the constant cameras, schedules, and production meetings can strain even the strongest bond. Sources close to the show revealed that there had been increasing tension off-camera. "They're professionals," one insider said. "But lately things have been getting harder. Kelly wants to keep things light and fun, while Mark is more serious about the production details. They've had creative disagreements." Still, no one could have predicted what happened next. During another live episode, Kelly seemed unusually quiet during a segment about relationships. When the guest mentioned how communication was the key to any lasting marriage, Kelly smiled faintly and said, "Communication, yes, but sometimes even that isn't enough." The studio fell silent. Mark turned to her, seemingly surprised, and asked, "What do you mean by that?" Kelly, realizing how her comment sounded, quickly brushed it off with a laugh, but the tension was unmistakable. After the show, rumors hit a boiling point. Tabloids began reporting that Kelly and Mark were living separately. Others claimed that Kelly was considering stepping away from Live. Yet, when paparazzi spotted the two out together days later, they looked calm, even affectionate, leaving fans utterly confused. Were they fine? Or were they just putting on a brave face? Then came the biggest twist yet. During a special interview marking the anniversary of their show, Kelly and Mark sat down with a well-known entertainment journalist. Everything seemed normal at first, the usual banter, inside jokes, and stories about their kids. But when the interviewer asked, "How do you balance being partners in both marriage and work?" Kelly paused for a moment before answering. "It's not easy," she admitted. "Sometimes we're amazing at it. Other times we're just trying to find our way." Mark nodded, but then said something unexpected. "There are things people don't see. When the cameras are off, real life takes over. We've had some tough conversations lately about what we both want. Not just from the show, but from life. The interviewer looked stunned. Fans watching at home immediately sensed that something was off. Kelly looked down for a moment, clearly emotional, before adding, "We're figuring it out together." The next day, #PrayForKelly and Mark trended on social media. Everyone wanted to know, were they breaking up? Were they leaving the show? Or was this just another media overreaction? But just when it seemed the story was spiraling, Kelly and Mark made a joint statement on air. Mark began, "There's been a lot of talk lately about us. About our marriage, our show, our future." Kelly continued, "We know people care about us and we're grateful. But sometimes stories take on a life of their own. We're not separating. We're not leaving Live. We're just human." The audience erupted in applause. Fans online felt relief. For a moment, it seemed everything was okay again. But then, as if fate wasn't done with them yet, something completely unexpected happened. Later that week, a source revealed that Live with Kelly and Mark was under review for a major format change, one that could potentially remove one of the hosts. The network reportedly wanted to refresh the show to attract younger viewers. This revelation shocked fans. Could it be that Kelly and Mark's on-air tension wasn't personal but professional? Was one of them about to be replaced? Insiders claimed that Kelly had been approached with an offer to transition into a new, primetime project, a talk show focused on celebrity interviews and lifestyle. Mark, on the other hand, was being considered to stay with Liv in a slightly different role. According to one source, "It's complicated. They both love what they do, but this change could put them on very different paths." For Kelly, who has been with Liv for over 2 decades, the idea of moving on from the show was emotional. She reportedly told friends that Liv was like family, but she also admitted she was feeling burnt out and ready for something new. Mark, meanwhile, was torn. He loved working with Kelly, but he also wanted to prove himself as a solo host. Fans began noticing subtle signs again. Kelly's tone on the show became reflective, even nostalgic. She started sharing memories from her early live days with Regis Philbin and Michael Strahan, as if preparing for closure. Mark, meanwhile, began taking on more lead segments, showing off his hosting range. Was this all a soft goodbye? Then came the bombshell. During one morning broadcast, Kelly surprised everyone with an emotional announcement. Looking directly at the camera, she said, "This show has been one of the greatest blessings of my life. But sometimes blessings lead you toward new beginnings." The crowd gasped. Mark's face said it all. He looked heartbroken yet proud. Kelly went on, "No, I'm not leaving tomorrow. But I think every chapter deserves an ending when it's ready. And I'm starting to feel ready." The studio went silent for several seconds before applause erupted. Fans watching at home were in tears. Mark reached for her hand, visibly emotional, saying, "Whatever happens, I'll always be your biggest fan." It was a beautiful, bittersweet moment. And yet, it left everyone wondering what's next. Was Kelly really stepping away? Would Mark continue without her? Or would they both move on to something entirely new? In the days that followed, conflicting reports emerged. Some claimed the network was offering Kelly a massive deal to stay. Others insisted she was already in talks with streaming platforms for her own show. As for Mark, rumors suggested he might return to acting full-time, possibly even reuniting with Kelly in a scripted project. But amidst all the chaos, Kelly posted one final message to fans that offered a hint of hope. On her Instagram, she wrote, "No matter how many changes life brings, love remains the constant." And that's exactly what fans needed to hear. So, what's really going on with Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos? The truth seems to be a mix of reality and reinvention. After years of being one of America's favorite couples, they're facing the same challenges every couple does: balancing love, career, and identity. They're not breaking apart. They're evolving. And in a world where so many celebrity relationships end in silence or scandal, Kelly and Mark are doing what they've always done best: facing everything together. Still, one question lingers: will Kelly truly say goodbye to Liv? Or will this be just another turning point in the ongoing story of television's most iconic duo? Whatever happens next, one thing's for sure: this story isn't over yet. And there you have it, the inside story behind Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos' shocking twist. From rumors of separation to emotional confessions and career-changing decisions, one thing is clear: their love story is far from over. What do you think is really going on between them? Is Kelly leaving Liv for good? Or is this just the start of something new? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss any of our latest celebrity updates. Thanks for watching. And as always, stay tuned for more untold Hollywood stories, only here on Celebrity Buzz.